Thank you very much, Sir Harvey, for that introduction. I am also grateful to be part of this webinar. Good morning, grade 10 students. This morning, we will talk about the K12 program and what is in store for you in senior high school. By the end of this discussion, I hope that you will be enlightened on what track to take and you can have a little sneak peek of the future. So let's proceed. So how to choose the perfect senior high school track and strand for you? So before choosing any track or strand that is right for you, you must first know what K12 program is and the difference between the track, its strands, and the different specializations. So let us first define what K12 program is. So K12 program covers kindergarten and 12 years of basic education. That is 6 years of primary education or your elementary level, 4 years of junior high school, and 2 years of senior high school. This is to provide sufficient time for mastery of concepts and skills, develop lifelong learners, and prepare graduates for tertiary education. Also, for middle-level skills development, employment, and entrepreneurship. So, RA 10533, or the Republic Act 10533, known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, which was signed May 15, 2013, mandates the full enhancement and lengthening of basic education in the country. So the K-12 Senior High School program is composed of the 4 tracks, which are the academic track, the technical vocational livelihood track, arts and design track, and lastly, the sports track. So let us dig into details. What are these so that you will be enlightened, you will be guided, you will not be in daze. Okay, so let us first know the academic track. So the academic track is for those who have already and surely decided to pursue a college education after senior high school. This helps you in your journey going to college because of its subject specialization. So under this track, we have 4 strands: Humanities and Social Sciences, or the HUMS, STEM, or the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, ABM, or the Accountancy, Business, and Management, and GAS, which is the General Academic Strand. So, to dig in deeper, we have the Humanities and Social Sciences. So this strand is designed for those students who wonder what is it on the other side of the wall. So in other words, you're ready to take on the world and talk to a lot of people. So if you are this sociable, you may take this track. So you can pursue college courses such as education, political science, AB English, literature, mass communication, theater arts, and other social sciences related courses. So as of September 2015, there are 145,844 students who are enrolled in this strand. So a lot more now, I believe. Next, we have the STEM, or the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. So these are intertwining disciplines when applied in the real world. So this STEM curriculum is focused on advances or concepts and topics relating on the subject matter. So if you wish to be a pilot, an architect, an astrophysicist, a biologist, a chemist, an engineer, a dentist, a nutritionist, a nurse, a doctor, and a lot more, those who are interested in marine engineering should take this track. So as of September 2016, there are 228,621 students who are enrolled in this track. Also, under this track, this strand also got the second most enrolled career path in the academic track. The third, we have the ABM, the Accountancy, Business, and Management. So this strand would focus on the basic concepts of financial management, business management, corporate operations, and all things that are accounted for. These can lead to career on management and accounting, which could be sales manager, human resources, marketing director, project officer, a bookkeeper, accounting clerk, internal auditor, and a lot more. So this strand was the third of having the most enrolled career path in the academic track, that is 219,313 students as of count last September 2016. Lastly, still under the academic track, we have the General Academic Strand, or the GAS. So while other strands are career specific, the General Academic Strand is great for those students who are still undecided on which track to take. So you can choose electives from different academic strands under these tracks because these subjects or these strand include humanities, social sciences, applied economics, organization and management, and disaster preparedness. Since this strand is not career specific, this is the highest senior high school enrollment in the academic track that accounts to 327,081 students. And counting, this data was still on last September 2016. So finishing on the academic track, we have the technical vocational livelihood track. If you are really not sure if you will be able to pursue any degree after senior high school, or immediately you want to earn money immediately after graduation, then this track is for you. So even without college, technical vocational livelihood track will equip you with job-ready skills in the future. So this track also invests primarily on skills that can gain your requisites, Certificate of Competency, and NCs, which would be essential when looking for better career opportunities in agriculture, electronics, and trade. So this is also important when applying abroad, where the skills you gain would prepare you as you join the workforce. So just like in the academic track, there are also 4 strands that you can choose from to make sure that you will go with your right fit. So, for the TVL strands, we have the Home Economics, Industrial Arts, AgriFisheries Arts, Information and Communication Technology, or the ICT strand. So let's put into details these different strands and let's see what interests you. So for the Home Economics strands, we have here, this offers various specializations that can lead to livelihood projects at home. So this strand aims to give you a job-ready skill that can help you in finding the right employment. So subjects in this one could also lead to national certifications on tested standards. So this includes barbering, bartending, beauty care, bread and pastry, caregiving, cookery, dressmaking, food and beverage, housekeeping, tourism, handicrafts, and many more. This strand, if you wish to pursue college later on, would also prepare you on courses, on degrees under hospitality and tourism management, nutrition, food technology, culinary arts, business education, and interior designing. So the next strand under TVL is the Industrial Arts strand. So technical livelihood education subjects under this strand are following the TESTA curriculum. Industrial arts will provide you the skills and knowledge on carpentry, automotive servicing, driving, electronic repair, electrical installation, welding, plumbing, and the tile setting. So this strand offers different specialization from your car mechanics, to transmission line installation. You should also expect subjects on domestic refrigeration and air conditioning servicing, electrical installation and maintenance, power distribution, line construction, mechatronics, and masonry on this strand. So after senior high school, if you did took that track, you can look forward to immediate jobs. So on which you can work as a painter, a pipe filler, a welder, mason, pottery maker, shoemaker, foreman, or a bag maker. If you got the guts and the capital to build a hardware, any business venture, masonry shop, souvenir shop, or building contractor, then you can do it already. But then, if you're pursuing an undergraduate degree in college, you can take up industrial engineering, mechanical designing, applied technology, and mechanical engineering. Next, we have the AgriFisheries Arts strand. So this strand was designed for hands-on learning and application of skills that are related to agriculture and aquaculture. So the AgriFisheries Arts strand, here you can familiarize yourself with the production industries of horticulture, animal production, slaughtering operations, and pest management. You can also dive deep in the field of aquaculture and learn about fish production, fish wharf operation, and food processing. So this curriculum aims to make sure that you are well informed and well prepared for the basic skills and knowledge, just in case you choose to work in farms or fisheries. Also undergo a personal entrepreneurial competencies assessment so you can enhance your business management skills. So there are a lot of business you can start once you graduate in this strand. You can open a fish pond, be a rice thresher, or begin a small-scale food processing enterprise. However, this does not mean that you can't pursue college anymore. After, if you want to pursue college, you can still take up courses on agriculture, fisheries, and forestry. Through this, you can get careers such as development researcher, agriculturists, animal husbandry, or aquatic ecologist. Next strand under TVL is the Information and Communications Technology, or the ICT strand. If you are a computer savvy or a technological freak, this strand is right for you. So you will be encouraged to utilize information and communication technological tools to contextualize, collaborate, and create experiences for learning in this professional strand. You can also learn such as writing computer programs, illustrating, and designing websites. On this strand, you will also be taking up technical drafting, animation, and Java programming. Other subjects in this strand are medical transcription and telecom installation, which are relevant to the telecommunications industry. What shall you do after taking this strand? What careers are in store for you? So you can take job as a call center, a web designer, a junior programmer. You can also take positions such as online sales agent and IT sales clerk. If you are planning to continue your studies in college, you may take up computer engineering, information technology, software, and network engineering. So next track is the Arts and Design track. So this track is for those who are interested in industries of music, theater, visual arts, media arts, and dance. You can gain various skills such as song composing, stage performing, illustrating, sculpting, photography, or choreography under this track. So this track also aims not only to ensure that you can get a livelihood out of your interests, but in arts and design, this track also help various regions in the country in preserving their local culture, specifically their local dance, their local music, and such. So this track intends to provide students with knowledge of the different arts and design form materials, media, and production in the creative industries. You will also expose to various influential artists and work across time and around the globe just because of your talent. So when it comes to visual arts, it is other than painting. So we have printmaking, architecture, interior designing, photography, and film production. So you will be equipped with different media art skills like animation, web design, or interactive mobile applications. So if you are feeling creative or you have an artsy heart, then this strand is best for you. So how many students take this track? So accordingly, there are 6,085 students as of September 2016, and I'm sure it is increased by now. And lastly, we have the sports track. So this track aims to give you understanding of the basic principles and techniques in relation to physical education and recreation. This also offers you to discuss various factors that affect social, psychological, and cognitive development in sports, leadership, and management. So professions that are related in this track are fitness trainers, game officials, tournament managers, recreation attendants, masseur, or gym instructor. So we need to know that PE, or the physical education, also includes an understanding of human movements through anatomy and physiology. So surely there will be a career in store for you. So a part of this curriculum in the sports track is safety and first aid, to ensure that you have the life skills and competencies in safety, injury prevention, and management in various sports and exercise settings for prompt and proper response during emergencies. So after senior high school, you will gain the skills and knowledge from human physiology to coaching techniques, become a gym instructor or a game official, and have fun while working because it is your interests. You are only enhancing what is your interest. So this track is going to be literally work and play. This is also a great start for those who will take a degree in physical therapy. So you have a chance to touch other people's lives by helping them recover from their injuries and illnesses. So as of September 2016, there are 3,279 students who are enrolled or who are taking this track. So we have here the summary of the different tracks, strand, and the sample courses. Okay, so let's zoom it out. Oops. Okay, so we have here the different track, the academic, the technical, vocational, livelihood, arts and design, and sports. So for the academic track, for the humanities and social sciences, we have, as mentioned a while ago, if you want to be a journalism, communication arts, education, if you want to take psychology, economics and sociology, political science, and further proceed to law and other social science related courses. If you feel that you are good in dealing with people, this strand is good for you. Next, we have the STEM, or the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So what sample college courses? So we have agriculture, architecture, biologists, engineering, healthcare, information technology, mathematics, science are some of the sample courses for this strand. Next, we have the ABM. So sample courses, we have accountancy, business administration, agribusiness, and a lot more. So if you love numbers, so this is the right strand for you. Next, the most enrolled academic track or the most enrolled academic strand, we have the general academic strand or the GAS. So sample college courses, we have education, applied economics, environmental management, BSBA operations, and many more. So for the tech voc, for home economics strand, business education, culinary arts, food tech, hospitality, and restaurant. For the industrial arts strand, if you want to pursue industrial engineering, mechanical designing, applied industry, or mechanical engineering. Next, we have the AgriFisheries Arts strand, if you want to pursue agriculture, fisheries, and forestry. Lastly, for the ICT, if you want to be a computer engineer, a software and networking engineer, an IT specialist, then this strand is for you. Lastly, we have the arts and design and the sports. If you are that very artsy and you have that creative heart, so arts and design is best for you. So sample college courses, you have multimedia arts, graphic design, fine arts, advertising, and filmmaking. As to sports, we have the physical education and sports sciences. So, question. Which track or strand is best for you? Now that you have given a glimpse on the track offered in senior high school, it is time to get into the process of decision making. It is about time to ask yourself, what track would you want to take? To help you in this, ask yourself the important questions. So, what are these questions that you need to ask, or how are you going to assess yourself for you to have a better choice in senior high school? Question number 1. What are the subjects do I excel at and enjoy? So looking back at the past few years you've had in junior high school and try to determine which subjects were you good and at like. So you are able to have a clearer image of what field would you want to work in possibly. So maybe you like math, you love the sciences, you love arts, you love sports. Example, if numbers and computing is a forte of yours, then you might want to consider taking STEM. Next, how do I spend my free time? How do you spend your free time? So your most liked subjects are not only your determinants, so not only the subjects, so you also need to know what interests you. Okay, so think about what it is that you do when you have some free time. Your interests and hobbies can also help in deciding what track and what strand would suit you best. So you can be into sports, arts, music, inventing, and many more. These things you do during your free time might actually be what might you want to do professionally in the future. So you might want to work, or you might want to invest or make money out of your interests, your hobbies, and your wants. Next question. What do I want to be when I grow up? How many times have you asked that question? Do you have a specific answer from childhood, from toddler, up to this time? not all adolescents. It's okay if you don't have an answer yet, because not all adolescents have a direct and specified answer to the question. Okay? So some people, like you, just need more time to discover their passion and their vision in life. But if you do have an answer to it, may it be a specific position or a specific job or a specific title, take that in consideration when choosing your track and strand. Ultimately, the desired outcome is that your strand will be the bridge to your college course and eventually to your profession and career later on. Have I done my research? Have you done your research? So knowing yourself is good and all that, but if you aren't knowledgeable of what each track and strand entails and offers, then there is a chance you might miss out on the best track and strand for you. So if something is already in interest, or if you are already interested in something, in a specific subject, in a specific profession, in a specific career, in a specific work, in a specific business, and etc. So dig in a little deeper, do your research, ask people. So read about what the course outline or content of the strand and track you've shortlisted. Do your research so that you have a well backed up information and decision upon enrolling. Next question. Have I tried asking for help? Have you tried asking for help? It's always nice to seek advices and opinions from different people. This is to give you a different perspective, a different view from what you know, from what you already know. So you may ask your parents, okay? You may ask your siblings, your elder family members, and or your friends. Maybe they can help you, or they will help you be enlightened on what track to take rather. So this would help you, again, broaden your perspective on each choice, but slowly zooming in with the top choices, you have an easily listing down your likes and dislikes. So from asking, you may now know the pros and cons of each strand and track. You may not know the facade only of the profession, but also the struggles of getting there, of getting a doctor perhaps, of being a doctor rather. So you will know what is in store for you. So I guess that's it. So always remember the questions that you need to ask yourself. Which track or strand is best for you? So upon narrowing it down, so you need to ask yourself, what subjects do you enjoy or do you excel at during your junior high school or during your elementary years? How do you spend your free time? What interests you? Maybe you need to take up courses on that matter. What do you want to be when you grow up? Maybe your childhood dream is all you wanted. You just need a little push and research. If you have something in mind, research on how to get there. Okay? And always ask for help. During this time, it is okay to be curious. I know some of you are still in days, but don't worry. As mentioned, research, ask for help and guidance for you to decide what is right and for you to decide from the heart. So during this time, it's okay to be curious. It's okay to ask questions. So I think that's it. And the references, here are my references for the presentation. Thank you very much for listening, everyone, and good morning. Thank you very much, Harvey, Claire,